on Life is Strange.
Whoa. What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody. Except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max, we have to find that spot now!
Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh god, Max, look. She's still there. Oh, no. Chloe. Look how. What the fuck?
Oh, wow. Ich kann mich umschauen. Hi, Victoria. Hast auch nicht aufgepasst anscheinend. Ja, Chloe ist tot. Hat einer mitgezählt? Kriegen wir einen Chloe-Death-Counter? Ja. Die Dunkelkammer. Ich hoffe echt, dass Chloe noch lebt. Chloe sage ich schon. Victoria. Ich kann aktuell auch nicht die Zeit zurückspulen. Ah, ich habe einen Fuß frei.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Vor allem, wer hat mich umgezogen?
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
Also gut, wir kriegen Victoria jetzt mal nicht wach.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Ja, anders kommen wir hier gerade nicht weg. Das ist das Problem an der ganzen Geschichte. Hi, Rachel.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
Ja, das bin ich. PWS-Link.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
Das ist doch krank, Alter.
Hold that stare there. Stay still.
Mhm.
Oh, Max, you fucked up my shot.
Oh.
But please
Tut
don't.
mir aber leid.
We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who is always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Oh, good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
Kann ich mich irgendwie losreißen jetzt oder sowas? Halt, meine Beine sind nicht gefesselt.
This will hurt much.
Perfekt, wir haben es umgeschubst.
Bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Das ist im Englischen jetzt tatsächlich... Das war jetzt im Englischen tatsächlich besser als im Deutschen. Always take a shot, weil das kann sowohl die Intoxinierung sein, die sie da gerade bekommen hat, als auch ein Foto.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Da liegen neue Fotos. Wach auf, Victoria, wach bloß auf. Aber wir sehen, da liegen neue Fotos.
I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This
Ja.
might work. Please work.
Das Problem ist, er kann uns nicht überintoxinieren, weil wir seine Dosis, seine Notration so gesehen gesprengt haben. Und das finde ich gut.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Bla bla bla.
Blah, blah, blah. God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
Wisst ihr, was mein größtes Problem ist? Wir haben jetzt gerade mal zwei Charaktere, das ist mir gerade so aufgefallen. Stefano Valentini und Mark Jefferson. Wisst ihr? Stefano Valentini mag ich als Antagonist. Der ist ernst zu nehmen, der ist bedrohlich, der ist gefährlich. Er ist ein Psychopath, ja. Aber er ist einfach so in seinem Film drin, meine Fresse. Das ist halt übertrieben, es ist drüber. Darum mag ich den Charakter. Dieser hier ist mir zu real. Der creept mich ab und ich hasse diesen Charakter. Wirklich, er ist so hassenswert.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
Das macht zwei.
That makes two of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Warum Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
So, dann schauen wir doch mal, was wir machen können.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Wait, die Fotos in meinem Tagebuch?
Oh, now this one.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could...
Ah, das sind ja nur die optionalen Fotos. Hä? Was ist das denn für ein Bild? Chloe Price Forever. Wait. Nee. Nee.
A way out.
Ach, scheiße. Jetzt macht er wieder die Stereo an, ne? Au.
Okay. Now,
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a...
Wait. Please. Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
Shit.
You better ask him something else.
Ja, Moment. Du. Aua.
Okay.
Kopfschmerzen.
Wait. You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max.
Ha!
You can
Danke.
do so much better.
Ja, ich schaue mir das Bild an. Wichser. Ja, mach ruhig deine Mucke an. Mann, es war doch schon scharf.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic treat.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Who cares? This class is hella bullshit.
I'll pretend you didn't say that and let you try to answer one more.
Sorry, there's no time left. I mean, your class is almost over.
Oh. Well,
Wow,
thanks for the warning.
was habe ich angerichtet? Victoria guckt mich gerade an, als hätte ich...
The Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear defined features. You can learn more when you finish reading the assigned chapters. Clearly, Max doesn't have the time. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time
contest.
to change time.
Winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
world. Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Bastard.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition.
Dann steh auf.
Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and I should be able to track down David's number from Found You.
Perfekt. Andy
For
David waren.
once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
No matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Nichts anderes hat er verdient.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Eventuell. Hey, Katie.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay.
Jetzt lächle.
Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Oh, endlich. Wait, wir haben verhindert, dass Katie aufs Dach steigt, oder?
You always know the right thing to do.
Den Wichser erledigen wir. Der wird keinen Spaß mehr in diesem Leben haben. Hey Katie, Selfie-Time. Posier mal süß für mich. Würde ich jetzt sagen, wenn ich da bin. Einfach nur, um ihr ein gutes Gefühl zu geben, weißt? 1, 2, 3, 4. Was sollen wir jetzt tun? Ich glaube, jetzt beginnt der ganze Quatsch mit Zeitsprüngen.
I can't go past these photo boundaries, so I need to fix everything. An everyday hero is going to bust your ass, Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
Sie wird definitiv drüber
That's
nachdenken.
kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's
Yeah,
my
das Foto.
photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Oh nein.
Only one of us will be going.
Richtig.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Und zurück mit uns. Ah, nice, wir haben was geändert. Es war nur eine Kleinigkeit, aber wir haben etwas geändert. Yes! Und Katie hat überlebt, das ist das Wichtigste. Mitunter, und Chloe hat überlebt. Taxi.
Whoa! You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time. Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Okay, gut, meine Freunde. Ich würde sagen, an der Stelle machen wir eine kleine Aufnahmepause und sehen uns hoffentlich in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin und ciao, ciao.
Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I